Folks, hello and welcome to the Star Wars Galaxy Extra channel. If you're here, you're extra special. Today I want to take a look going through the section of the book Thrawn Alliances, where it goes back and forth from Thrawn's time working with Anakin to his time working with Vader. Throughout the novel, Thrawn picks up on the fact that Anakin has become Vader, but he doesn't actually reveal that he knows until the very end. And when Vader realizes, he wants to kill Thrawn, accusing him of treason. For some context as to where we're at when we begin reading here, Thrawn is having trouble keeping some loyalty to the Empire, while his homeworld is in danger from a threat called the Grisk. He's pitching an idea to Vader about the Empire helping his people, but Vader is just not having it. And we will begin reading in one moment, but Thrawn reveals that he knows in a very subtle way. When he worked with Anakin, the two of them found a cortosis mine, a substance that can effectively block lightsabers or just extinguish lightsabers. Now he reminds Vader of that time, referencing that they were there together. Hope that makes sense. Let's get right into it, as Thrawn reveals he knows about Anakin. Thrawn's eyes took on a new intensity, and he said, "You may recall my suggestion that using the cortosis clone armor for infiltration would not be an effective tactic for the Separatists to use against the Republic. In retrospect, that could indicate the hand of the Grisks in molding that particular Separatist strategy. We worked on that together." Vader stared at him. He knew. "You made no such suggestion to me," Vader said. A hollow gesture, but one he had to make, one he had to try. "Ah," Thrawn said, and Vader could sense a subtle shift in his thoughts. Doubt? Confirmation? And Thrawn said, "My error. I was thinking of an incident from my past." And Vader said, "So you propose sending Imperial resources against the Grisks," he said, "thereby protecting your own Chiss ascendancy at the expense of the Empire." "You question my loyalty," Thrawn said. It was a statement, not a question. "I do," Vader said, eyeing the Grand Admiral's throat. Just a quick twist, a snapping of the neck, and this would be over. "You misunderstand, my lord," Thrawn said quietly. "Time is likely critical for your people," Vader said. "Will you turn your back on the Emperor and take the Chimera to your worlds to assist in their survival?" "I hardly think that would be possible," Thrawn said, turning back to face him. "You certainly would oppose such a decision." And Vader said, "Do you expect me to believe that a tactician of your skill has not yet thought of a way to kill me?" Another faint smile from Thrawn as he said, "I have, in fact, thought of 3 ways. The smile faded. "I once pledged myself to serve the Emperor, Lord Vader, just as I once pledged to assist Anakin Skywalker. Someday I will indeed return to my people, but not until the threats to the Empire have been dealt with." For a long moment, they stood together in silence. Vader thought about his secret, about Thrawn's loyalty, about the Emperor's continued need for him, perhaps the entire Empire's need for him. "Anakin Skywalker is dead," Vader said. Thrawn lowered his head. "I know." Vader nodded slowly. "I know. Not, so have I heard." Vader nodded slowly. "I know. Not, so I have heard. Not, so I was informed, but rather, I know." "We will not speak of him again," Vader said. "You will not speak of him again." "I understand, my lord," Thrawn said, "but I will always honor his legacy." And folks, that's the quick story today, just about Thrawn kind of realizing who he was and actually saying it, and Vader basically wanting to kill Thrawn, wanting to snap his neck for a little bit of treason, just Thrawn wanting to go back to his people, and Vader knowing that Thrawn knows, wanting to just kill him, but the Emperor, the Empire, needed Thrawn. They liked Thrawn. Vader didn't really like Thrawn, especially in this moment, and Thrawn goes on to basically say he will always honor Anakin's legacy, while Vader says his iconic line that we hear him say to Ahsoka, to Obi-Wan, that Anakin Skywalker is dead, Anakin Skywalker is gone. Yeah, I don't think he really believes it himself. But that's our story today. Let me know, what do you think of Thrawn and Anakin's relationship? Thrawn and Vader? Do you hope we see that more explored more coming up here? Let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.